What's up, YouTube? Hey, Card Dreamer here, coming to you with a response video for MP Fox and MC Fox. I am doing a response. They had a few questions. Congratulations on your 200 goal. I know you're at like 214 now. That is so awesome. I remember those days when I was there. It's really an exciting moment in YouTube time, and I'm very proud of you two. You guys are an awesome father and son team. But your response video actually comes at a good time. So I might get a little emotional, so just bear with me, okay? So on Wednesday, which was a few days ago, a good friend of mine was hit and killed on a motorcycle. He was a coworker. I worked with him for almost 8 years, and yeah, he was one of those guys that would love you no matter who you were or what you were. Every Wednesday, you could expect a Hug Wednesday. He would come in and he would just give the biggest bear hug that you could ever have. And he would go around the whole shop, and I'm talking 200 employees, and hug every single person. Well, he passed away, and so one of the questions that was asked was, who is my favorite player? Well, my favorite player particularly is Justin Tucker from the Baltimore Ravens. I'm a huge Justin Tucker fan. He is my all-time favorite player. Yes, my favorite player is a kicker. Just something about Justin Tucker and who he is and how he represents himself is so amazing. So Justin Tucker is my favorite player. The next question you asked was to show a card, and I'm going to tell you the story why this is going to be a little emotional. So when I started collecting, I was 13, and somebody gave me a bunch of cards. An older gentleman gave me a bunch of cards, and it had a lot of vintage stuff in there, and I didn't know anything about cards. And I took the cards down to sell them at a flea market because I didn't know anything. I put them on a table at $1 a piece, and a gentleman came by, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard the story. Some of you may not. So a gentleman comes by, and he looks at my table for $1, and he says, you don't know what you have here, do you, young man? And I said, no, I just got them. And so he helped me go through the cards, contacted my mom through a payphone at that time because we didn't have cell phones, and spent a few weeks with me to go through cards and show me what I have. But one of the first cards that he ever showed me, which is one of my favorite cards, is this Terry Bradshaw rookie card right here. That's a Terry Bradshaw autograph I got later in life, but that is the Terry Bradshaw rookie card. That is one of my favorite cards because it was the very first card he showed me that had value. So when I told you this is where it gets emotional, this is where it gets emotional. So about 5 years ago, I came upon some financial hard times. We had to move. The person who had the house before us did not pay their mortgage, and we got a notice on the mail of a 30-day get out. So we had to scramble around for money and figure it out because, it takes a lot of money to move. So I had this card, which is my Bradshaw. And Bear, my friend who passed, he was a big Steelers fan. And he offered to buy it from me to help me out. And I sold it to him. Well, a few years have gone by, and I started getting back on my feet, and I got Terry Bradshaw's autograph. That's one. I got 2 of 2 through the mail. And I went to Bear, and I said, hey, Bear, I got a Terry Bradshaw autograph. Would you like it? And he says, you know what I'll do? He says, since that Terry Bradshaw rookie card meant so much to you, I'm going to go ahead and take the autograph, and I will give you your rookie card back. Which is a very big deal because, it just, he was a good guy. And the last question is, if you could have dinner with anybody other than sports, it would be him. One last time. People come into your lives and you don't know how they affect you. And I think sometimes we take life for granted. I think sometimes we just forget how short life can be. A guy like Bear never forgot that. He made every moment of everybody change. I can only tell you there's hundreds of people that worked his lives that he changed. And he changed mine. So his wife asked me if I would officiate his funeral, and of course I accepted in a heartbeat. So I've been helping his wife get everything together, and me and my wife and family, and he was a big follower of my YouTube, and so you asked to choose a box. If I had to choose a box, A or B, and I'm going to choose B just for Bear. So that's what I'm going to do. If I win this box, I'm going to give it to somebody else, because that's what he would do. And I would really like to be able to pick a winner if I happen to win, and just pick somebody that I would love to give it to. So thank you for hanging. Thank you again, MP Fox and MC Fox, for your awesome giveaway. Just leave you guys one last thing, is just take every moment for what it is. Smell every rose. Thank every human being. Tell everybody you love them. And don't hate nobody, because it's such a nasty word. Peace. God bless. And happy collecting from the Card Dreamer.